Okay, man. I mean, today's March 30th. Yes, I know the actual month in retrospective video is coming out tomorrow, but it's already March 30th. How did we get here so fast? You know what? I'm already going to have to retire wearing this tie for the year. Although wearing this tie has been very good to me. And honestly, you know what? I think you know what? The fact I'm kind of sad that March is coming to an end after tomorrow, and I'll explain on this more, it means it was a good month. But before I get into that, or anything else, including this week's One Piece Manga chapter, I think it's time I'll go over my low Mahama act of kindness. So, I will admit, I was super tired all day. All day yesterday. Granted, I had to get up early for something very important, which said very important thing was my eye. I won't give away what it is yet, but by the end of this week, everything should be revealed. And by the end of this week, I mean Saturday. Don't worry. I'll be talking all about it when that time comes. And actually, the thing I did yesterday also involves my act of kindness. Because I can't say it's not giving too much away. So I'll just say I was invited to do something. And I got the people who invited me to this something a couple jars of my homemade pickles as a thank you for inviting me to do this something. Yeah, I think it's pretty vague enough where, you could probably... it's vague and ambiguous enough where you'd be thinking about, gosh, what did he do? But for real, yeah, man. I've been hearing some crazy things about this week's One Piece Manga chapter. And actually, before I do that, shout out to UConn, dude. First of all, dude, you had possession of the ball. You didn't even need to pass the ball. You didn't even, all you had to do was, throw the ball out there, have one of the other Duke guys catch it, and hold on to the ball for, 8 seconds. That's all you had to do. Hold on to it tight. Don't move. What are you doing? Although, as I, was talking things over with my mom last night, I made the joke about it was a freshman from UConn who scored that 3-point buzzer beater. I'm like, there's gonna be a lot of girls waiting for him when he gets back to Connecticut. Okay, I'll say that much. Yeah. So, enough pleasantries. Let's get into this week's One Piece Manga chapter. Okay. So, actually, hold on one moment. Hey, there's going to be a chapter next week too. Sweet. Okay, now I can get into this week's chapter, which is One Piece chapter 1178, Waking from a Nightmare. Ooh. A week ago the chapter ended with Luffy and Loki confronting Emu And he was saying, this battle will divide the world. I'm like, here we go, baby. I mean, again, I haven't read this chapter yet. I have no idea what's about to happen. But I do know, or at least have a feeling that this isn't going to be like the final battle. No way. Not even close. I mean, it should still be exciting, though, at least. Okay. The Straw Hats are all together. Luffy comes back with Brook and Usopp. Okay, Frankie. Apparently you're still energized from the Vegapunk Cola. Because, or Super Vega Cola, or whatever that was. Because, like, Frankie's like, you want backup? And Luffy's like, I'll call if I need help. But for now, you should keep, like, Frankie wants to rumble, dude. I'm like, Frankie, my man. And Luffy's like, Loki's gonna get pretty restless. And Sanji's like, coming from you? Okay. Woo, that's interesting. Emu was saying that some years ago a ship of giants was spotted at sea, with their captain, probably referring to Loki here, being especially gigantic. And they hid in a thick fog and attacked government ships. Which is kind of what Harold did in the Harold flashback. I mean, like Father like Son. Anyway. So Loki attacks Emu. Luffy shows up like, hey, I wanted to beat the bad guy. That'd be my deal too, like, hey, I want to beat him up. Okay, that's really cool. Okay, let's see what next. Okay, Emu escaped from that attack. Oh, he's still talking. At the same time as this, rumors spread far and wide of a massive flying creature, also referring to Loki's devil fruit. And so the dots connect. Wait, did Emu just pop out of Gunko's body? If only thou wouldst vanish off the face of the earth as rocks did. I know you didn't just mention rocks to Loki. Did I know it was here? Man, I just can't over like Luffy's reaction to Emu like escaping from Gunko's body. Oh no. Emu's gonna activate Dome Reversity on Luffy and Loki. And they're gonna hate each other. Okay, so I'm just looking at this panel here. Like, you have Loki, who's a giant dragon. He'll be on your right. Luffy's to the left. He's like really tall. And they have Emu, who's like a tiny little thing. Looks like this kind. Like, and he's activating Dome Reversing. Wait, it didn't work. It didn't work! Holy cow, Dome Reversing didn't work! Yes, let's go! Okay, ooh. Do you think maybe, I just had a really interesting idea. To my knowledge, every character that we've seen being Dome Reversing so far in the series, whether it's the modern day or, Loki's flashback, none of the people who were Dome Reversing were Devil Fruit users. They were giants and regular people with no Devil Fruit powers. Maybe that's the secret. Ooh. That's interesting. Oh, Luffy's using the Dawn Gatling on Emu, and this is very sad. This is extremely satisfying to watch. Loki transforms back into his normal form. He's holding Ragnir, and like it looks like a hammer, but because Ratatasker the squirrel is in it, it has like the face of a squirrel. That's cute. That's funny and cute. Um. Okay. Holy cow. Okay, so Loki essentially freezes Emu. Luffy's like, wait, you can do that as a finisher? Wait, I haven't even got enough hits in yet. Well, what's going on? And okay, it looks like Emu's been subdued. Okay, that's interesting. A bit anticlimactic, but interesting. Um, it looks like they're talking about. Okay, now it looks like the others are putting out the fire. Okay. Huh. Oh no, there's two Dome University Giants left. Chopper! For the save! You know, and Chopper's also a Devil Fruit user. I wonder if that might be why he can just slap a Dome University person and they're back to normal. Oh, that's great. Like, Zoro's like, wait, what'd you just do? And Chopper's like, I don't know. But all I gotta do is like hit them and they're no longer demons. And Zoro's like, is it because you're such a good doctor? Okay, this is actually, for those of you who don't know, this is a running gag in One Piece where, here's the thing, Chopper adores being complimented, but he tries not to act like it. Like, let's say you say that Chopper's a good doctor, like, oh, flattery will get you nowhere, you jerk, you. Like, you know what, like that sort of, a running gag. It's one of my favorite running gags in the series, actually. I like it. Yeah, I didn't like it at first, but it grew on me. Okay. Okay. Back to the library, and all of the books are gone. And Bibble the Owl isn't there either. Okay, maybe Biblo did something to the books and ran away. Which would be great because it saves the books from being burned. That's great. But, where is he now? Um, hmm. Although I like this conversation between Frankie and Sanji where like, once they started fighting back, it didn't take long for things to get back to normal. But this wasn't an all-out war against like an organization. There was only 3 Holy Knights. And it's what Sanji and Frankie say here. Like, they were punching above their weight class for, Elbaf. And they already caused that much trouble. Definitely not something that I'd be looking forward to later. Okay. That Summers has had. Is that a robotic heart? Does Saint Summers have a robotic heart? Yeah, Luffy's in his old man form now after being in Gear 5th and he needs food. And Luffy's like, hey, listen, you want food? Go to the village and get it. Why do you look like an old man? Wait, well, let's have it. Did Emu just disappear from the ice? Did Emu just literally disappear from the ice? Wait. 5 great elders. Yes, great Emu. I will be leaving the Holy Land for a time. What is Emu doing? Where is he going? Like, okay. There's 2 ways to look at this. One is Elbath has been completely resolved, which would be rather anticlimactic, but okay. Or Emu's gonna go to Elbath himself. Like, literally go there in person. I have no idea what's going to happen, but man, I can't wait for next week. This chapter was actually pretty great. A bit on the anticlimactic side, but you know what? I don't think Oda would have written this without some major payoff coming very soon. So, I'll keep my fingers crossed for that. Hope you all like this video. If you like this, right, you have on social media. As always, I'm very helping this video for all you guys watching Joe Day. We have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. Oh, I forgot to say happy Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. And remember, if you guys want to talk, change, we're here to let news. I'll be back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.